Sup, everyone? Yeah. Hottest day of the week here for us. I know. I was watching the World Cup last night, and it cracked me up because I saw they were playing in California, right? And I believe they were like 3 hours behind us. So I think the game started at 8. So it was like 5 o'clock over there, right? And it said the temperature was like 75. And I just was like, that's so funny because like yesterday in Syracuse, it was like 90 without any heat, and then the heat index had it over 100. So it's just funny that we're overheating compared to Los Angeles. I thought that was funny. I know they're not like always that hot. Like sometimes it's more like Texas and down south, but I just thought that was funny. Like usually you hear like Los Angeles and you're like, oh, it's 100-degree days, blah blah blah. So, and then yeah, today is not any better. I feel like today is a little bit more hot. It just doesn't have like the heat index, like, but the temperature was a lot more hot, like the dead temperature when the like wind's not going and stuff. So not really sure what heat index is. Like I'm not sure how that like gets played in because like yesterday I think the high was only like 89 or 90, but the heat index made it over 100 degrees. And then like today is like 94 out, but the heat index only bumping it up to like 96 or 97. So don't fully understand that. And in the hottest day of the year, power goes out at Jay's house. I mean, it's the whole block. Jay's dad did go out and look, so it's not just Jay's house, but just funny, like how ironic stuff is, Hottest day, and half of the block is, or the whole block on this side only though, is without power until 9:45. They said. Probably happened right around 6, right? You've probably been sitting here for 40 minutes without it. Yeah. I'm gonna guess someone hit something or something fell. It is a little windy here, but it's not treacherous out there. Not like it's like 30 mile an hour wind. It's more like 17, 15 mile an hour and just picks up a little bit. But so I feel like it's someone did something. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely gonna get cooking in here in a little bit. We got a fan going right now on us. Pretty nice little appearance. We'll name it what should our fan be? It's our first fan. It's our first live fan reaction. What do you think, fan? How we doing? Name him Jimmy. Jimmy the fan. Whenever you guys see Jimmy, you guys say hello to Jimmy. That's what we'll do. And might be seeing him more if this happens again. But a lot of stuff else is going on, not just last couple days. Jay has a movie review coming up for you guys in a bit on the channel. Obviously, we want to talk about the LeBron James situation. There's a trade that we got to talk about. So a lot of stuff to kind of still get into, No days off. Doesn't matter. If the power's out, we'd be doing the video if it was at 10 o'clock and the power went out. Pitch black. We would just be doing our voiceover and use like an AI-generated photo for you guys. It would make it work. What was it called? Minions and Monsters? Okay. I didn't know that. I figured it was just going to be like Despicable Me 20. No. But, so there was a kind of more based on the Minions instead of, what's the guy's name? Gru? He was obviously like in it and stuff, but it was, yeah, towards the end. Okay, though, so they wait until the end even to have him in it. Okay, so it really is all about the Minions. Are the girls in it at all, or is it like Gru's daughters? Same time at the end only. Pretty interesting. Not what I would have expected. I haven't went and seen it yet. I think I'm going next week or something. Is the theater's busy? No. Yeah. You enjoyed it though? Good storyline and all that with the bananas. They love saying that. How many times do you think they said it? A lot. Do you know what your next movie review is? Moana? That's already gonna be out? Oh, wow. That's a cartoon, right? Or no? No, is this something different I'm thinking of? Oh, is this... They have made one, though, right? Is it the one that has the guy... Or, like, The Rock plays the voiceover? He has a lot of tattoos. It's, what are they, Hawaiian? Samoan? Okay, yeah. That would be pretty good. Who's playing him? Is it still The Rock, or is it... He's gonna be playing his live-action version? That's pretty dope. That'll actually be pretty good. I liked that cartoon. I didn't know if they made a second one or not, but I've seen the first. Or the only one. I'm not sure. They have made a second one? Yeah, I thought they did. But yeah, I only saw the first one. It was pretty good, though. I liked it. I'm sure the live-action will be pretty good. And then I know Spider-Man's coming up. Probably the next one after that, or 2 away. Depending on what else is coming in between 2 or 3 weeks until then. What would you end up rating Minions and Monsters? I almost said this for the kind of a tough one to rate. Kind of, yeah, I could feel that or see that with the Minions, like, because like I'm sure I wasn't really that like amazing, honestly, like not in a bad way, but I'm just sure like there were some boring parts, but like then they're still funny, they're iconic, so you want to go see the movie. But like, yeah. We're about like a solid 7, 6, 6.5, 7, 8. Still say pretty high, like an 8.5-ish. That seems fair. Yeah. Put it right in between 8 and 9. So it's not up there with the other ones that you recently went and seen, but pretty good. I know you had like a 10 out of 10 last month and a 9 out of 10 on a different movie, but yeah, so if the power comes back on randomly, you guys will see it get a lot different in here. We'll have to stop the video and switch our lighting, put down our be freaking blinded. You guys would be like a freaking bomb went off in here. No. We were just watching a movie too. That's the thing that sucks. We were just starting to get like juicy, I'd say too, like where it was getting kind of good. Forgot what the movie's name is. Can't really look at it, but it's a new one on Peacock. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. If you guys have Peacock, it's the violin one. But we'll finish it eventually. I know it's number 1 right now on Peacock, so I feel like it's doing pretty well. Seems like a little freaky, I would say, right? Definitely out there. I would say the story's kind of weird, like just, I don't know. I can already see what's like already happening. We got cut off like right when the lady got to the family, kind of still meeting the family, but obviously the son-in-law is going to be the person that she hooked up with at the cafe. I can see that happening, and they're going to torment her because the wife and the mother-in-law are going to find out. And they're going to make her life a living hell while living at the house. And something with that creepy mask on the daughter is going to have something to do with it. But I feel like it's going to be more like the back end story about how he hooked up with her at whatever he was doing. Yeah. That's at least my thought. I mean, just from the little bit that we've seen. Maybe it'll be more towards the girl, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be a lot of like psychological stuff. Not more like, not like scary, but more like, I guess like just fucked up. It's the easiest way to say it. Movies that like just are like, shit, that sucks, or like, damn, that's fucked. But like, I like those sometimes more than like the ones that actually make you jump or get scared, Just makes you think. Like, you're like, damn, is there really like, yeah, there's really people that bad out here, or like that spooky or that freaking weird, so, I don't know. But you gotta be in the mood for them, though. They're usually pretty harsh, I would say they're very, like, demeaning in a way. Like, I don't know. They like, some of those movies make you feel, like, stupid. Or, like, they put down, like, a certain group. Not all of them, though. But, like, I don't know. I guess, like, not all of them. But you just gotta be ready for some, like, fucked up shit, I guess, with any horror movie, though. Like, there's gonna be something edgy. There's gonna be a lot of blood, stuff like that. So, I don't know. I guess you just gotta be ready. You know what kind of movie you put on when you put it on, so. And I don't know. I don't like to correlate like movies with real life like one bit, you know, unless they're like based on a true story. So like, I never really like get too grossed out or like feel a certain way when there's like a weird scene, like when there's like a weird scene in a movie or anything, or like a mass killing spree. And just like, I don't know. Like, I mean, yeah, it's gross or it's like sick that they would put it in there, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's fake, but like I know that stuff does happen. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. It's a movie, you know. Lighten up a little bit. You know what you put on, don't watch them then, you know. If you put on a movie that says R and it says suggestive, like, sexual scenes in there, like, and you don't want to see that in a show or a movie, why are you putting it on? Makes no sense. Like, you have the literal power to choose what you want to watch. No one ever forces you to watch it. So, I don't know, I just find that funny. I know, like, movies, it's a little tough because you kind of want to review them and critique them, like, because if you hear some people say, like, oh, that was really good, you're going to be like, alright, I want to see what they're talking about, and then, like, you're going to be like, well, that sucked ass. So I feel like it all comes, that's, like, a little different, though, you know? I feel like that's kind of more, like, just people liking specific genres and stuff. But I'd say I've, like, honestly, I think I've seen every genre of movie there could be. At least one out of every genre, and, like, probably didn't go back to some genres, but I feel like I could confidently say I've seen, like, at least, like, the majority of, like, big genres. Maybe there's some big genre out there that I haven't seen, but I feel like out of all the movies in my career, in my lifetime, I've had to see almost every type of movie. So, but yeah, I don't know. I hate how when people get, like, all butthurt about movies. Like, oh, they shouldn't say that, they shouldn't do this or that, and it's like, watch the preview, make sure you want to actually watch the movie, and then watch it or don't watch it. It's not rocket science here. It's not like this is Nazi Germany and they're like, you better watch this, you know, or you're gonna kill you. Like, it's just not that serious. Like, you don't have a gun to your head being forced to watch a movie, or like, I don't know. It's just weird, but. Yeah, it's kind of hard to like without watching it from the movie, you know. Like a lot, like you could also like start the movie and then turn it off. But like, what if it had a really good ending? You know, and you missed it. So, or you didn't give it enough time to marinate. I don't know. There's a lot of good movies out there, honestly. Even in like every category, right? I would say iconic ones, good ones, bad ones, funny ones. I would say even in like the sad portion of movies, there's probably at least one that's kind of funny, like in a drama. Or there's funny moments, you know. I guess it wouldn't be like called actually a comedy because the rest of the movie's sad, but I feel like that's a big thing in any movie though. You need definitely some like, what is it called, comedic relief or something. Just whatever that first word is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it is that. Where you just need to like have like a funny joke in there before you like chop someone's head off. Or something, you know. Just need something funny to be in there. I feel like that's why they always make like people in horror movies be like the stupidest people alive, where they like run down the road instead of oh, here's National Grid. They're just getting here. That's why it's me till 9:45. Like I noticed, like I feel like they try to make like people extra stupid in horror movies, and that's like on purpose, you know. Where they're like, oh, because people are gonna complain, it makes people watch. You're like, why wouldn't you run that way? Why are you running towards the killer? And that makes people talk, and it makes you want to watch a movie to see how stupid the person is. So I feel like that's also a big thing too that they play into. It's always about like whatever sells, you know. Gotta kind of know like the lingo and the way it goes. Like obviously you need like some brutal stuff happening in a horror movie or something pretty scary. Comedy movie, you need to kind of be on the edge of your seats a little bit. Like there's gonna be some risky words in there, risky jokes, but that's what you're paying to see. Vice versa, you know, with any type of movie. But yeah, people get too uptight about them. It's just a movie, bro. Millions other ones you can watch. Don't need to hate on it. I do like critique of movies, so I would say like it is kind of fun sometimes to watch a bad movie, right? Where you're like, it is good to not enjoy everyone you watch. Where you're like, well, I just wasted an hour and a half of my life. Like, that's fine. It happens. I would say even like some good movies, like or iconic movies, I would say like aren't that good to me or interesting to me. Where I'm like, they could have done better. But I understand why they're like iconic and stuff, so I don't hate on it that much. So I don't want to get plastered. But, I don't know. Little movie complained today in this video. Nothing really else to talk about, so obviously. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about like the NBA and stuff. I guess we can move over to there before we just start lollygagging for 50 minutes on a movie tangent. But yeah, let's shift our focus over to the NBA for a little bit. You want to announce some of the news since I've been talking? Yeah, MVP champion or NBA Finals MVP. Yeah, it's crazy. Paul George for frickin' Jaylen Brown in 2026. I know there's first round picks on it. I believe there's 2 first round picks and 3 second rounders, but that's tough. I would at least ask for like Tyrese Maxey or something, in return, or VJ Edgecombe, the young guy. I'm not sure if there's any more people that's going to be traded before the season starts. Obviously, like, we've heard the Anthony Davis rumors. Giannis obviously completed. LeBron needs to sign somewhere. That's not a trade. He gets to choose. That's other news that we had. Obviously, nothing else has happened yet with that. I feel like it might be a little bit. I feel like he's going to really weigh out his options. Saw like the Nuggets reached out to him. I think that'd be kind of crazy because I feel like they have a lot of bad blood between the Lakers and Nuggets. But yeah, I don't know. Definitely an interesting trade. I feel like the Sixers won that trade. They're definitely all in. If Embiid stays healthy, I would definitely watch out for that team. Yeah, I agree, but I think they'll still be serviceable in the East. I think they'll still be a top 4 team. I think they could still beat out a lot of the teams in the East. Just Jason Tatum's pretty good, And I don't know. Paul George, I don't think will do a lot for them, honestly. I don't know what their whole plan of attack is. Maybe just to free up some cap because they know Paul George can be gone in like 2 years. Derek White's pretty good though. I do like Derek White. I would say that this Boston with that trade probably puts them in the top 3 in the East still. I would say maybe top 4. So maybe they do take a little bit of a drop, but I would put Philly over them now. Knicks. And I don't know, maybe the Pistons or the Cavs. But I don't think both of them will be. I think Pistons have a better chance of falling off next year than Cleveland. I think Donovan Mitchell's pretty solid, and they're probably going to keep James Harden. They might get LeBron, and they still have a really good front court with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Those guys are play pretty well off of each other, being 2 big men. Yeah, I just can't think of any other player that wants out. Like, even John Morant's gotten traded this offseason, so I feel like everyone that's wanted out of their places have gotten out, but I'm sure we're missing like a clear one. I know Jaylen Brown was like the latest news, but I don't think there was anyone else. Trying to think, guys. Any other rumors? Like maybe Devin Booker, but I think he's still happy in Phoenix. I haven't heard anything else about that. I personally think Kevin Durant might get traded. I feel like that dude's on a new team every year. But yeah, I don't think there's anyone else that's like wanting out at this moment. Let us know in the comments if we're wrong. But I'm pretty sure trading might be done in the NBA for a little. I mean, stuff comes up every day. Like, obviously, like Giannis was totally out of the blue when he did want to get traded. So I mean, stuff happens. But I don't know, like Kyrie, he could get moved. He asked for a trade. Durant, I do think Durant's going to ask for one soon. He just wants to see how the NBA folds out first. Anthony Davis, I only think gets traded if LeBron signs to the Warriors, and they already said they don't want Jimmy Butler. So, not sure how that trade would end up working, but I honestly think the Wizards want to keep him to fill out their young core and have a good veteran center on their team. It's not a bad idea with Trae Young and then that AJ DeBonsa. I mean, if they sign LeBron, I would say that's probably a top 3 team in the East right there too. I don't know why. Like, I don't know, he could play with them on the Wizards. I don't know why LeBron hasn't just said, like, Washington, you know, if he wants to play with Anthony Davis so bad. But obviously, Golden State's a little bit more fun. Got Curry. But Trae Young's not that bad at point guard, so I don't know. But living in Washington or living in Golden State, I'd probably live in Golden State. I'd probably live in Washington, too, though. So it doesn't really matter. Anywhere's better than here. That's what I feel. I feel like Syracuse just bleh. Even like the whole New York. I don't think I'd want to live in New York if I had the choice. I don't know. Our sales tax sucks ass, and that's still in the city. It doesn't matter if you move down to the city. It doesn't matter if you move to Buffalo. It's freaking 8%. So I feel like I would probably look for like, I don't know, even like 5% would be huge money saver. But I don't know. If I had to choose, I mean, I would probably choose some random ass place. So I'm not gonna lie, like I wouldn't be like your Miami type of guy or your like California. I feel like I'd just go to like, I don't know. I don't think I'd want to be like totally off the land either though, in like North Dakota or South Dakota. It'd be like Boston. You know, I like Boston when I went to the Red Sox game. It's pretty fun. It's lively, but like you also have like a good calm down time. I don't know what their sales tax was though. That's gonna be important if I ever move. I feel like Denver would be cool too. All mountains. Obviously Las Vegas. I don't think I'd want to live there forever though. I feel like I'd just rather visit. I feel like it would suck. Yeah. Arizona, but it's pretty hot. I don't think I'd want somewhere that snows still. I think that's my problem. I like the snow. I don't mind it. Where? Indianapolis? That'd be kind of cool. Chicago. They're pretty. Nah, I don't want to live there actually. What's it? Cleveland, Ohio. They're pretty boring. I'm sure you can find a place to live there that's remote. Get the snow still. I mean, there's a lot of remote places here too, though. I mean, New York has a lot of shady little places you could go and move and live in that have like 100 people in their town. Big town wise, I think the only place I probably would want to live would be like Arizona. I feel like they're pretty big. Texas. Houston. New York City. Huh? Tennessee. That'd be cool. Sorry. Go like the Titans. Atlanta. Be freaking broke by the first day I moved there. Aren't they like lively as hell down there? Mad money being spent, mad casino, parties. Yeah, it gets lit down there. New Orleans would be cool. I feel like I'd get bored of it after a while though also. Just stay in good old New York. Home sweet home. Go to stupid old, oh no, I shouldn't say it like that. Go to Michigan. I don't know why I was going to hate on Michigan like that. Go to Detroit. Michigan. About to send mad shade. I don't want to get caught up by my Detroit peeps. Seattle. They're pretty chill there. I'm pretty sure you can do whatever drug you want in Seattle. You don't get arrested. They just allow whatever there. Or is that Oregon? Portland. Wait, which one's the state? I'm being stupid right now. Portland? Washington's the state, right? And then it's Portland. Portland's in Washington, and so is Oregon. Is Oregon? Where's Oregon? Oregon's in Seattle, right? Washington. I don't know. I'm really drawing a blank here. I don't know. I thought they were like next to each other or something, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh well. Probably just edit that part out. Don't make ourselves too stupid on this channel. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Portland's its own state, isn't it? I don't know. It doesn't matter. All I know is that in Portland you can do any drug. They don't give a shit in Portland. They just say, yeah, you're good. You're good, brother. As long as you're not killing anyone, yeah, you have that, whatever. Go ahead, smoke it up. Pretty dangerous. I would not like to live in a place like that. Not every drug. I don't care about some, but we don't need no freaking like meth heads running around. You know, it's already pretty freaky. My car got messed up. Just driving by. Yeah, that'd be cool. I did forget about there. I feel like I would like living there. Anywhere in Pennsylvania, I think I wouldn't mind, honestly. Like, Philly's not bad. I've been there. It's busy as hell, though. Very, very stressful driving in. Pittsburgh would be cool, though. I feel like it's pretty, like, lively, but also can die down in the wintertime, you know? I wouldn't want to be a fan of the Steelers, though. No hate to the Steelers. I'm just saying, like, not too keen on them, honestly. I wouldn't mind rooting for, like, the Pirates, the baseball team, but I don't know. There's just something about Pittsburgh Steelers, dude. Not that they're, like, a shitty team or anything. I don't know. Maybe it's my Bills love that's showing. Can't root for another AFC team. I don't know. Screw them, though. I would still be going to the Bills games if I lived there. I'd be closer, I think, than... No, maybe not, but it's Buffalo is, like, the closer side to Pittsburgh than Syracuse, like, where the other side is of New York. The only cool thing that is with New York in general is you do get to experience all 4 seasons. So, like, you do get a good summer, you do get a good winter, you do get like a good spring and a good fall too. You know, so, like, I mean, some places it doesn't snow, so as long as you're okay with that. I mean, every place is gonna have a fall. It's gonna still get cold in every place. If it's not gonna snow, that cold's gonna be like 50 instead of 20, 10. But I don't know. That is, like, the only cool thing I would say. Like, and, like, I don't know. Our falls are pretty nice. I would say we do have, like, a nice fall scenic kind of, like, everything around here. It's very nice. And then winter kind of just comes in and takes control. But yeah, other than that, yeah, New York sucks ass. Everything's not that good. Or nothing. I guess that made no sense. Nothing's really that good. Got the Knicks. Yankees suck ass right now, so don't got the Yankees right now. Yeah, Mets suck ass too. both professional baseball teams. So right now, I mean, the Yankees are actually pretty good. I don't know why they're losing so many games, but Mets crack me up because they're like paying the second most out of any roster, any team to their roster, and they're like one of the worst teams in the league. Like one of their players makes like 60 million a year. He's making like 720 million when he's on the Mets throughout his whole career. Yeah, it's nuts. It's a lot. Baseball money's crazy. Yeah, happy 4th, everyone. I thought this will be our 4th of July video. We should have started off with that. 250. We're still babies. Just a little baby country. Still a lot of bad things that can happen and a lot of good things, I guess. 250 years is nothing when you look at like the grand scheme of things, you know. Like think about how like old the Earth is in general before you're 250 years. Like, Earth's been around for like billions of years, and America's only been around for 250 of that. It's crazy. That's not that long. Like I know, well I don't know anyone, but there are people that are like 100 years old. You know, like they've almost another 100 years. They've been around the whole time. It's crazy. But yeah, 250. I think we could possibly make it to 300. Will be what? 50, 20, 78. It'll be 50 years from now. 250 to 300. I think I can do it. I don't know though. 78's pushing it. I don't know if I want to get past that. Yeah, you'll be what, 72? 22? Or no, you're 23 right now. 24? Oh, shit. You'll be 74 then. Yeah, I don't know. I think we can do it. I also don't know if I want to do it. I mean, that's not that bad. 70s isn't that bad. I feel like my grandma's 80. She's doing fine. She's been around. That's what I mean. Like, she's been around since, like, 250. She's been around since, like, America was, like, 160 or 170 years old. She's been around forever, that old lady. All of our grandmas have seen already 200 years. Why can't we do both of it? I think we can do it. 250 to 300. I'm going to make it. And that's my goal in life is to make it 300 years. Not me, but 300 years of America. Then I can die happy. That's crazy to think about. 50 years from now. I haven't even lived 50 years before. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing. I've made half of it, though. I've done half of 50 already. You're just there, almost there. The next year, you'll be half of 50. 25 and 25. Crazy. Crazy. Say AI system. Yeah. In 50 years, I think we'll probably all be gone if we're still working on AI by then. AI would be so advanced in 50 years that they'll just eliminate us. They'll be like, yeah, we don't need those fucking stupid humans anymore. You guys remember those humans that just sat around and did nothing all day? Look how advanced our world is now. Yeah. I wouldn't want to keep making it. I wouldn't want AI to be any better than it already is. I feel like it already does a lot and enough. So I feel like it's just a bad game we're playing, and it's just like a waiting game if we're gonna keep working on it. It already is smart. It can already like answer any freaking question you have. It might not be the right answer, but it can answer it, which is crazy. Any question in the world, like literally any question in the world, you're gonna get a response from AI, or it can change photos around and make it look like you did something you didn't do. I don't know. I just feel like it's total destruction soon. Not soon, but you know what I mean. Like when you say soon, when you're talking about the Earth, it's like it could be in like 500 years is still soon. This Earth's supposed to, like the sun's not supposed to go out until like 2 billion years. You know how like long that is? Like this little rock around here is gonna be floating around for a while unless we destroy it ourselves. Like the sun's not gonna hit Earth until like 2,000 or 2 billion years, like I said. But yeah, every day the sun does get closer to us, very slowly. And eventually, I do not want to be around when that happens. Like 2 billion years, I better be dead. I do not want to get burnt alive by the sun. That sounds crazy. Like if I could see the sun just like in the backyard starting to get closer and closer, it'd freak me the hell out. I don't feel bad for whoever's around during that time. I don't think any of my lineage will still be around in 2 million years. I don't think there'll be a single Mulcahy running around by then. They'll probably all have like the same last names by then. One freaking last name. It'll be like John Smith will be everyone's name. And the girl's name will be like Karen Smith. That'll be every single person in the whole world. And we'll all look alike and everything. That's my guess. In 2 billion years. That's crazy to think about. Or it'll be like restarting, because like I feel like every civilization goes through like a rebuild period too. You know, like say America goes down or like the whole world gets destroyed by like a nuclear bomb. There's eventually going to be another living species that comes back, and they're gonna have to rebuild it. Kind of like happened with like the Rome, Aztecas, and all that. Like it got destroyed, but then someone else rebuilt it. So it always happens. I mean, I don't think it'll happen where we're living. No, I really don't. I feel like we're kind of in like a controlled environment now a little bit, and all the countries at least get along enough where they know to not blow it up. Yeah, just to not blow it up. You know, I mean, you might not like the person, but you got, you know, like enough decency to not like blow them up, because then you're also blowing yourself up. So, like, hey, like we might not like North Korea, but we're not gonna drop a freaking bomb on them that can affect us too. That's just stupid. So I feel like you just kind of like, you might not like the guy, but you respect him enough to not like pull the trigger, I guess, or push the trigger, where it's like kind of that situation, I would say, because you just know like it wouldn't end anything. It's just gonna cause absolute mayhem. But yeah, definitely a lot of conspiracies, I would say. You know, I feel like there's a whole lot of unknown, and like that's one thing that's huge with the world. You never know. It's always an unknown answer, you know. You never know what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, what's gonna happen. Yeah. Have our next one out on Monday for that. Hopefully they win. Hopefully we get to talk about it. Yeah, good old Belgium. What even goes on in Belgium? They make waffles, right? I've heard of Belgian waffles. You guys heard of those before? It's all they're good at. You know what we are? The land of the free and the home of the brave. You guys aren't coming here and beating us. I don't care. It's being played in Seattle. This is personal. Get out of here, Belgium fans. We don't even want to talk about you guys this week. If you guys are subscribed, we'll lose our five Belgium subscribers. Yeah. This is personal. No, I'm just kidding. Please stay. Five subscribers to us is a lot. We can't afford that, actually. I'd be shocked if people in Belgium are watching us. That'd be so funny if someone like Belgium fan just comes on here and absolutely roasts us for doing that. Like, oh my god, I've been watching you guys since the start. Are you kidding me? I'd feel so famous if I knew people from freaking Belgium were watching us. I'd be like, holy shit. That'd be crazy. But yeah, I think we're gonna win. Then the next round, I don't know. I really don't know after that. I think I'm gonna lose my confidence after this round.
If we do it, we'll defeat Portugal.
Or Spain. Yeah. Well, that's if Portugal wins tonight, but I think they're gonna be. Or they play Croatia, I think. Yeah, I think Portugal wins. I'd rather face Portugal. Like maybe they do a crazy upset on Spain, but they're still good. It's not like Portugal's a better chance of winning. I don't know. We need that guy back. I don't know how to say his name. It's Florian something or Florian. He's number 20. I know that. It's pretty good though. I feel like we would. I heard like they're trying to get him suspended for 2 games, which is just absolutely nuts for what he did. He didn't do shit. They're just like, yeah, they were just, I don't know, making him out to be a bad guy. So just don't agree with it. But, I don't know. I think we're still gonna win without him personally. At least against Belgium. But I don't know. I mean, hey. I mean, Belgium did come back. They were down 2-0, I think, with 4 or 5 minutes left in the game. They ended up scoring 2 quick goals, forcing overtime, and winning in overtime. So anything's possible in this good old game of World Cup soccer.
Maybe France here. Maybe France, Mexico. Brazil, maybe. I think most teams are mostly beatable teams, I think. But yeah, that's like 2 weeks, right? It's like 2 weeks left, right? Of the World Cup.
Yeah, just about right.
So, there were 2 weeks. See, which is a championship fight. Yeah. Should be excited open for the Saturday strips to pull it off. And yeah. I was gonna try this outside. The project number said that. Yeah, pretty much all that. Also, let us know your opinion on what the future looks like after 300 years, and I'd love to hear your ideas, and we'll probably edit this video afterwards, and I don't know, do something that's my friend, but yeah.
Yeah, not sure if we'll get a video out or not for Saturday, but good thing is Tuesday's usually like a little bit of a chill day for us where we have time to record and also edit. We just have Teresa go do something for 20-30 minutes and then edit and get something up. So, well, this is our 4th of July video, so we hope everyone has fun, parties it up, go see some fireworks or something, hang out with family, watch some baseball, watch some World Cup. I know USA doesn't play, but there's still some games on. It still matters. And yeah.
As always, it's we'll see you guys on the next one.
We'll see you guys after America's 250 years old. Well, the next video we'll have to get a cake for the country. But nah, definitely hopefully enjoy these games. Yeah, so actually, yeah, we might not be able to get a video out before Monday's soccer game. So hopefully USA wins, and if they do, we can talk right about it on Tuesday, stuff like that. But we're not sure. You never know what happens on the weekend. Maybe we'll have some time to do one or not, you know? But yeah, see you guys soon, we'll say.
See you guys soon.
Peace.